During the weekend, Azure Square is bustling and filled with people. I carry my newly bought fruit as I go home. At the stoplight, a staff member with an employee's badge stops a nearby couple. He lifts his hand and reveals a box of Pilot Up.
Excuse me, do you have time for a short interview? Our company is planning to release a new series of Pilot Up. The theme is First Love. Have you two played Pilot Up together? You have? Wonderful! Has Pilot Up given you any memorable moments?
Memorable moments of playing Pilot Up. Well, something did happen when Xavier and I just discovered we were neighbors.
No, I lost. So I gotta fulfill my dare and tell the person in front of me that I
can't help but hug my pillow tighter as the male protagonist on screen lovingly wraps his arms around the heroine.
Aww, this guy really knows what he's doing. My favorite couple is finally getting together.
Really? A few days ago you were complaining about the male protagonist. What did you say again? Ugh, this guy is the emotional availability of a piece of wood.
That's a good impression. Yeah, the male protagonist really irked me back then. But now I know that while he is slow on the uptake, his actions speak louder than words. Whenever they go on a mission together, he has cookies in his pocket so she won't get hungry.
Xavier takes out a small package of cookies from his pocket.
Want some?
Xavier looks calm, completely unaffected by the lovey-dovey scene on the screen. On a whim, I move closer to Xavier as I take the cookies.
Xavier, don't you think the background story of the main characters in this drama seems a bit familiar?
Now that you've mentioned it, yes.
How so?
They're both hunters.
They're not just hunters. They're also partners who know each other very well. And neighbors too. They spend pretty much the whole day together.
So they can't help but fall for each other in the end?
Yeah.
I continue to discuss the male protagonist's every action as Xavier listens.
He's always sensitive to her emotions. When she's upset, he invites her over for some food, and when she's nervous about the exams, he'd help her review the topics. He seems to be indifferent to most things, but he shows emotions when the heroine cries or laughs.
That means he cares a lot about her.
Yep. He may seem aggressive and silent most of the time, yet he came up with such an adorable way to confess his feelings. He lost to her in a game of Pilot Up on purpose. Who wouldn't fall for that?
It doesn't seem that special to me. But do you want to stack blocks now?
Pilot Up isn't that important, silly. Oh, they're about to kiss!
On the screen, the male protagonist pushes the heroine down on the couch. They stare into each other's eyes. Then the male protagonist covers the heroine's eyes with one hand and moves closer and closer. Xavier, who is sitting next to me, suddenly covers my eyes with one hand and leans in closer. My breath hitches.
What?
After a moment of silence, Xavier chuckles and retracts his hand.
Look, I can see your ears are red.
Xavier! You will never find a friend if you do stuff like that.
Xavier sends me a message the next day asking me to stop by his place. As I enter the house, I see Pilot Up on the table, the same as the one in the drama.
Do you want to play?
Xavier taps the box of blocks from where he's seated at the table.
Sure, but how did you come up with this? Could it be because of the drama we watched together last night?
You kept talking about those stacking blocks. I figured you wanted to play around or two.
I got some desserts from the cafe in the corner. Limited edition for autumn. We can eat while we play.
I prepared something for you too.
Xavier takes a sandwich out of her paper bag and pushes it over to me alongside a glass of orange juice. I watch Xavier set a Pilot Up as I munch away, yet something feels a bit off.
It's just a box of blocks. Did he have to be so serious about it? He wasn't like this when we were fighting those wanderers the other day. He invited me over to play Pilot Up and got me the newest menu items from his favorite place. Isn't this exactly like what happened in the drama before the male protagonist confessed his feelings for the heroine? If things actually start developing like in the drama, we play Pilot Up, he loses, and he confesses. Should I immediately confess too, or...
What's wrong?
While I'm lost in my thoughts, Xavier has already built a tower with the blocks.
I was just reading the rules. The person who loses will have to do a dare.
Isn't this just like the drama? Whatever.
Within 5 minutes after the game starts.
Don't fall over. Don't fall over.
Despite my fervent chanting, the tower still comes tumbling down.
See, Xavier? I didn't touch that block on this side at all. The tower fell down on its own.
Your aura is very intimidating. It's scared of you.
That must be it. Let's play another round.
I'm about to start building up the tower again when Xavier places his hand over mine.
Don't forget that the loser has to do a dare.
Huh? Shouldn't you be the one?
The one to what?
Forget it. This is Xavier's first time confessing. He probably needs more time to get ready. I should create a few more opportunities for him.
That was a practice round. It doesn't count. Once you start the game officially, I will win for sure.
However,
I wasn't focused. Next round.
What about the...
Save it for later, okay? That wasn't me. It was the wind.
You're still going to give excuses? This is the second time you've lost.
Next round.
I watch Xavier rebuild the tower again and again, unperturbed, and start wondering if I have misread the whole situation. This guy might just be craving a game of Pilot Up.
I didn't expect things to turn out like this.
What do you mean?
I mean the blocks. I didn't expect to lose even with this formation. Oh, Xavier, why do I keep losing?
You blamed it on the wind 3 times, the table being unstable 5 times, and my heavy breathing 1 time, and the block formation just now.
Whatever. A truly outstanding hunter must know how to create opportunities themselves. Xavier won't notice if I cheat, right?
One more round.
Bring it on.
Xavier studies the blocks carefully, not making a move to draw one. I look at him in confusion.
There's no wind.
There isn't.
The table is stable.
Yeah, it's not a problem considering your skills.
And I'm not scaring away these blocks.
Of course not. I'm the only one that can make these blocks tremble and squirm.
Do you want to come closer then?
Huh?
I move closer. With a loud crash, the tower falls over as Xavier takes out the block from one of the most precarious spots.
Looks like I lost.
I stare at him, my eyes wide.
I guess I'll have to accept the punishment now.
You better not regret it.
Before Xavier can reply, I move in close and cover his eyes with one hand.
Gotcha.
Xavier sits there obediently, a smile on his face. I hesitate for a moment, then gently pinch his face.
I will go easy on you this. Huh?
Before I can finish, he grabs my hand and pushes me down on the couch. Xavier leans closer to me and I avert my gaze.
What do you want?
That wasn't how it played out in the drama. After you cover my eyes, you shouldn't have pinched my face. Instead, you should have said,
We are not in a drama.
Xavier moves closer and looks into my eyes.
yeah, or not. I didn't choose dare.